Hi guys, Flat Stanley here. Are you ready to go on another trip with me? Well, on this trip, I got to go with the Brinkmans to Hawaii, the Big Island. First, we started off here in LAX. We flew from LAX to our first plane stop in Maui. But that's not where we ended. We had to stay on the plane, and the plane took off again, and then landed in Honolulu in the island of Oahu. That's another island in Hawaii. And then get on a different plane, and then we finally got to fly all the ways over to Kona on the Big Island. When we landed, we got in our car, and look how big this island is. We had to drive all the ways across the island to where we were staying in our rental house. Let me share with you some pictures. This is me and Ethan as we're about to take off in the plane at LAX. This is Mr. Brinkman, really bored on the plane. This is us taking off. Here we go. As you can see, the wings have a big job. We're in Oahu right now, and that would be Ethan's hands popping up to say hello. Are you ready? I think it's time for liftoff. And we have liftoff now. Here we go. Up and up and up. And up a little higher. This is us when we landed. I wanted to make sure they didn't leave me behind, so I decided to cuddle up into a backpack. Along the way, we stopped to check out some of the lava flows that had happened in many years ago. Check out all of this old lava that got nice and hard into rock. The next day we were there, we ran into someone special. Does Mrs. Brinkman look like she's standing next to someone you recognize? That's right, that's Mrs. Myers. She's our cafeteria lady. We happened to be in Hawaii at the same time. Hang loose. Then, along my travels, I decided to have a conversation with Crush. Crush was a little tired, he was kind of sleepy, but he was so much fun to hang out with. He also had some buddies in the water. It was fun to watch the buddies in the water. Can you find the turtles in this picture? They're kind of hiding. Also got to see them swimming around. Sometimes a fin would pop up. See if you can find it when it happens. Where is... Oh, wait, look, that was... Ooh, did you see that movement in the water? Oh, there goes another fin. And another fin. And these little turtles, well, they were kind of funny. Watch what happens when one of them is trying to get up and the other one wants to get up too. He says, hey, I want to get up. And the other turtle says, oh, it's my space. And the other turtle says, I want to get up. And the other turtle says, hey, leave me alone, man. This is Mr. Brinkman and Mrs. Brinkman's daddy standing out on the rocks. You ready for this one? See if you can find the eel. Here it comes.
Where? Up there. It's quite obvious, Ethan.
Oh, I see it. It's real small.
Oh, there it
cool.
is.
Oh, that's a black sea snake. Very poisonous.
Are you serious?
No,
Oh.
not serious, but I have
not
no
even a snake,
really
Papa.
true idea of what it is.
It's not
It's going to be a baby moray eel.
There you go. There you have it. The expert, Mr. Hayes, says it's a baby moray eel. Then we got to visit some waterfalls. Check it out. This tree was a little funny. The people there like to cut their trees in such a way that it makes it like a fan. I thought it looked funny, pretending I was a turkey. Here's some more waterfalls. And more waterfall. Hey guys, how's it going? Then we got to go to some caves. There's a big volcano on the island, and it made what are called lava tubes that also turned into caves. We could go deep inside. If you look at all of this shape, these are all hardened lava. And look at that. Doesn't it look like pudding? Chocolate pudding is dripping from the roof of this cave. It was really weird looking. It definitely was not chocolate pudding. Trust me, I tried. Do you see what is in this picture right here? Let's see if we can get a closer look. Going in and in. That right there, my friends, is an opened eggshell. Mrs. Brinkman thought it was really weird that there was an eggshell inside of this cave. Well, then when we were on the outside, we may have figured out why there was, like we said, an eggshell. Do you see something in this picture that might help us solve that? That's right, chickens! On the island of Hawaii, there are chickens everywhere in the wild. And I mean everywhere. Chickens here, chickens there, chickens everywhere. And later that night, we drove to a volcano that actually had lava in it. You see the glow from the lava? Then when we got home, we had this friend waiting for us in our driveway. Do you know what it is? It's a frog. I want you to listen very carefully to the sounds in the background. You might think that those are birds, but they're not. Those are actually the frogs. We also had some other little critters join us inside of our house. We called this one Frank. Now one day we traveled from our rental house to the Kilauea volcano here. And as you can see where the hole from the volcano is. We call that a crater. A couple years ago, this volcano had lots of lava in its lava lake. But did you know that there are actually underground tunnels of lava that are with the volcano? There are. And sometimes people's towns are right on top of them. This is a town that was right on top of one of the tunnels. One of the tunnels opened up. Do you see all of this blackness right here? All of that is old lava flow. It opened up right in front of people's homes and started flowing out of the earth. Pretty amazing. We took some pictures. This is a picture of me standing on a road. Well, there's a reason why we can't go any further. Can you guess why that is? This is a picture of me in a rock, but it's not just any rock. This is rock that was made by the lava flowing and wrapping itself around a tree. Pretty interesting, huh? And this is an image of me with Ethan next to a tree that actually fell over because its roots gave way. Now this is a very interesting photo. If you see where I'm pointing in this photo, I am pointing to one of the biggest holes that opened up in the town where the lava flowed out. And this is the hole that flowed out, and you can see it makes a little river right here going down all the ways towards the ocean. Here are some more pictures.
Yeah, so it does steam when there's rain.
Is it still hot?
Yeah.
Is there still lava?
Look at this. Here's somebody's home. Can you imagine waking up one morning and going, let me start the day, and walking outside to find this in your backyard? A giant hole in the ground with lava spilling out of it. Here are some more images. Hi Owen, are you entertained now? Now, what I'm about to show you is really kind of funny, because in this video, you're going to notice the bumpiest road we went on this trip.
So the name of this road is Mo-Ho. And everybody says ho, so there's more ho in this road than anybody could ever imagine.
Look how many crashes happening.
Oh my god. This is an adventure in and of itself.
We made our way all the ways to the Volcano National Park, where we got to go see one of the caves that was made again by another lava tube. Here's the entrance. Check us out. This is what it looks like inside. This whole tube tunnel was formed from the volcano flowing lava. There once was a whole river of lava in this. This is one of the craters that lava used to be in. We got to see some actual real lava. Do you see the lava in this picture?
Yeah, it's like totally bubbly.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do you see it spitting stuff out? This is probably one of the only days we actually ever saw blue sky. Look how gorgeous it is. Aw, what a cute couple. Check out the steam. That means there's lava below. On another day, we got to go to, are you ready? Wait for it. On a submarine to go underneath the water. Do you think Ethan looks happy? I think he was so excited. All right, Ethan, let's go. We're now inside of the shuttle boat that's going to take us to the submarine. Here is the submarine. It's ready to take us on.
Going down into a submarine, Ethan?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh.
That scare you?
Yeah.
Here I am, waiting for everybody to get boarded. You can see that we're still at the top of the ocean. Who are those awesome folks? Oh, hey, it's Owen and Mr. Brinkman and Mr. Hayes. We're all seated inside of the submarine.
It is the colors. You're going to notice it's very monochrome down here. Very one color, one tone, very blue. Well, if you've seen Flow on TV, on, Netflix, Discovery, whatever channel you're looking at, it's usually really colorful. Like blue, green, purple, really, really vibrant.
And now here we are at 120 feet under water. That is deep, my friends. And we're on our way back up, getting lighter and lighter blue. And ta-da! Bye, guys! Thanks so much for the submarine ride. Hey, Ethan, how many fingers do you got? Oh, you have tentacles? Ha ha! Aw, look, Mommy and her sons. This beach was amazing. We went and looked inside the water and saw every single one of these types of fishes. They were amazing. Look at the water, it's so clear. Oh, beautiful sunset. Here is one of those places in the town where the volcano had the lava come up in the middle of the town. This is one of the largest holes that came up from the fissure. They call it a fissure. Check it out. This still had steam coming out of it. And if you followed that hole all the ways down, eventually you might get to some lava. Here's the lava that was flowing and then started to slow down and turned into hardened rock. But it still looks lumpy, doesn't it?
So you can see how people have tried to drive on this. And if you have a 4x, it just more or less cuts its own trail because the stuff is very crunchable. We basically have a lava flow with several feet of this tephra stuff on top. And once the tephra stuff just crushes, it becomes perfect stuff for plants. The plants you see along the path, I found this out from our gardener. They just stick these in and they grow. There's so much water here that they don't need much help or nourishment to grow. But anywhere where a plant can catch, like you see the fern, a little hole right there, it's going to try and grow. So this is an example of a rock, so I'm not very excited to walk on it. You can see it collapses, and you can see there's bigger holes. We're going along the rim of Fissure 8.
When we were in Hawaii, it was Easter, so we decided to bring Easter with us. Here are the boys trying to figure out where in the world the Easter Bunny hid all the eggs. Oh, you found one! Good job, Owen! Ethan says, where is another one? Let me see. We made sure we hid them extra good for Owen. He's a little tall, so we wanted to make sure that it was a little tricky. It's a gorgeous beach that we got to snorkel in. Look how pretty that water is. What a goofball. One of our last days there, we rented a four-wheel drive vehicle, and we tried to get to the very top of Mauna Kea, a different volcano in Hawaii. Now, if you look at this one, you can see that there are tons of little pots where lava over the years has come up and has flowed out. This is actually one of the tallest places in the whole world that you can go, because part of the volcano is underwater, so it is actually technically one of the tallest mountains in the whole world. We rented a car and we were trying to get all the ways there, but we got stopped partway because it got too cloudy. What a bummer. We had to turn around. Here's the visitor center, and you can see how cloudy it is in the background. Here we go, on our way back home. Bye, Hawaii. See you later. What a gorgeous sunset. Thank you, Brinkmans, for bringing me along. And thank you, Sophia, for making sure you gave me to the Brinkmans. I had an awesome time. See you later.